A coalition of 12 of the UK's leading medical organisations are calling on the government to introduce free school meals for all primary school children in England. Let's speak up to Juliet Dunlop, who's at Phoenix Primary School in Liverpool. Good morning to you. Now, this call is because they're worried that there's a devastating impact of poor diets for children in primary school.
Yeah, morning, Ranveer, that's right. A whole range of experts say that far too many children are suffering from tooth decay, obesity, mental health issues. And yes, on that basis, they have written this open letter to the Health Secretary demanding that he take action, that he roll out free school meals for all primary school children in England, something that is already happening in Wales, in London and in Scotland, up to primary 5. Now, at this primary school, they actually do run a breakfast club, but they fund it out of their own pocket. But they say too many children were coming to school hungry. So children that come here, well, they can have a piece of fruit, cereal, some toast, something to get them going for the school day. But let's have a chat now to Sue Evans, one of the teachers here. And morning to you, Sue. I know that you and many other schools want to do much more for pupils, don't you? But it's tough at the moment, isn't it, for parents trying to fill lunch boxes and pupils who might need to buy a lunch.
That's correct. Morning. Welcome to Phoenix Primary. I've noticed in the 33 years I've worked here that standard nutritionally of packed lunches has declined because it's very expensive to produce a healthy packed lunch for children. And if you've got 2 or 3, 4 children in the family, that's a big cost out of the family budget.
And what difference are you seeing in the pupils who do get a hot lunch at lunchtime? What difference does it make?
There's no secret that hungry children don't learn as well. They can become tired, lethargic, dysregulated, and retaining knowledge is really difficult. So for us, that's a big campaign, and we want to close the gap for our children. That's why.
OK, Sue, important. Thank you very much indeed. So you've heard there from Sue the difference that a hot lunch makes to pupils. The government says it is committed to rolling out free breakfast clubs in every primary in England. But experts say free lunches, well, they say the benefits would far outweigh the costs.
Juliet Dunlop, thank you. A coalition of 12 of the UK's leading medical organisations are calling on the government to introduce free school meals for all primary school children in England. Let's speak to Juliet Dunlop, who is at Phoenix Primary School in Liverpool. Juliet, good morning to you. We've heard a lot about free school meals, haven't we? It's usually about over the summer holidays and so on. But this is a big ask, actually.
It is, Ranveer, but experts say that it would make a huge difference to the health and well-being of children in England. They say it would tackle things like childhood obesity and tooth decay, and they are renewing their call for action. Now, at this primary school, they run a breakfast club. They provide a free, healthy breakfast for all their pupils. As you can see, it's all laid out here, and it is already busy here this morning. But they pay for those breakfasts out of their own budget, a move they feel is necessary. Well, let's have a chat now to one of the teachers here, Sue Evans. Morning to you, Sue. It's already a busy morning here. Lots of cereal being tucked into and fruits and milk, as we can see. But it is tough, isn't it, for parents and guardians to provide a healthy lunch for the children, isn't it?
Absolutely, and welcome to Phoenix, all of you. In my years, I've been a teacher for over 30 years, I've seen a decline in the nutritional value of packed lunches. It's very difficult to get a healthy packed lunch at a decent price. And if you've got 2, 3, 4, 5 children in your family, that's almost an impossible ask of a family budget these days.
What difference would a free school lunch make to the children here?
There's no secret that children are hungry don't learn very well in their lessons. They're tired, they're lethargic, they lose focus a lot of the time, and often they may even fall asleep. So it would make a huge difference because at Phoenix we're about closing the gap, and it would close the gap and give equality of opportunity for our children.
OK, Sue, thank you very much. We'll let the kids here carry on with breakfast. So you heard from Sue the difference that this would certainly make. The government says it is committed to tackling childhood poverty, that it will roll out breakfast clubs like this in England. But certainly at the moment, many experts, many charities say too many children are missing out.
All right, Juliet, thank you so much. And perhaps some of those students will be interested in our next story.